got to talk some Miami recruiting. The Canes are undefeated, and they are rolling on the recruiting trail, especially with some of the big names in the 2026 cycle. In this weekend, they are bringing in one of the best. On3's number 1 ranked offensive tackle, the number 2 ranked prospect overall in the 2026 class, Jackson Cantwell, is going to be in Miami for the first time. What do you think, besides Miami being undefeated, but what do you think a number 1 offensive tackle from Kansas is interested in Miami for? Hey, Inside Scoop fans and college football recruiting nuts, it's time to upgrade your audio game. You may have a pair of headphones you like, but the battery life, it's too short, or they just don't stay in your ears, or you don't want to spend hundreds of dollars every time you lose an earbud. Enter JLab. JLab is creating headphones, earbuds, and work accessories designed for everyday lifestyle. You guys know the best of the best are wearing them, from Travis Hunter to Ohio State's Will Howard to Quinshon Judkins. So for travel, here's what we recommend. The JBud Lux over-ear headphones. If you're working out, get the JLab JBuds Sport ANC4, offering a secure fit and a super long battery life for those tough workouts. Discover your perfect pair of headphones. Look for the JLab Blue Box at retailers everywhere, or visit jlab.com.
From Missouri, same thing for you Florida boys, though, right, Josh? The Midwest.
Middle of the country somewhere.
Together. Look, this visit came together quickly because Jackson Cantwell mapped out his visits prior to the season, locked in trips to Nebraska, Missouri, back to Georgia, Alabama, LSU later in the season. But yes, the way Miami's playing has made them a little more enticing. And then their offensive line track record with Coach Mirabal, Coach Cristobal, their chemistry. He's excited to go see the Hurricanes for the first time. Every other school that he's gone to for a game visit this year, that's a return visit, maybe even a return visit times 2. So we'll see if Miami can make a move here. Look, the Hurricanes have the number 10 recruiting class in 2025 right now. We know that they're going to push for a second straight top 5 class. This weekend against Duke in what's a pretty big ACC game, it's a chance for them to really start building some equity with some of these elite 2026s like Jackson Cantwell.
Yeah, and speaking of elite 2026s, there's more on campus, more 5-stars. Number 1 tight end, Kendra Harrison. Number 2 edge rusher, Anthony Jones. Those 2 5-stars are expected back in. Miami has a foot in the door with each of them.
Well, we know that Miami loves to feature the tight end in their offense. It's one of Cristobal's favorite position, and Kendra Harrison's tops at the position, and they're all in on him. He wants to play basketball on the next level, so it'll be interesting to see how that all shakes out. But Miami's going to get him on campus this weekend, and I expect the needle to be moved. And then Tank Jones, the coveted pass rusher from the state of Alabama. Alabama and Auburn have been the 2 programs that you point to and say, look, they're in the best position. And some have been saying Auburn coming into the season. But he had a really good visit to Florida earlier this fall, and now it's Miami's turn to show them what they got. And they've had some big wins in the state of Alabama before. We'll see if they can get another one with Anthony Tank Jones.
This week, actually, I had a coach call me. He was just watching film on some 2026 guys, and he called me and said, Josh, have you seen Kendra Harrison? I said, no, I haven't watched this film yet. He said, hands down, the best athlete, maybe the best football player in the country. He plays, like you said, he plays basketball as well, so some freakish athleticism there. So he'll be in Miami. Anthony Jones is in Miami, and On3's number 1 ranked running back in the 2026 class, Derek Cooper, is expected to be in. And Miami already trending on the On3 RPM for him.
Yeah, talking to him after his visit to Miami earlier in the fall, and I think we talked about it on a whip around coming out of that visit. He's like, Miami's good for the first time in my life. I've heard about it from relatives, them competing for championships. Now he gets to see it firsthand, and he talked about how cool it would be to play for a championship caliber program staying close to home. But it was just, look, I hate when these kids date you sometimes, like it doesn't seem like it was that long ago when Miami was playing against Ohio State for the national championship. And I know that's actually not a good memory, but y'all were competing for national championships. It doesn't seem that long ago, but decades fly. But they're competing for one this season, and it's attracting players of this caliber.
And this weekend, Miami has another opportunity to stay undefeated against Duke. So, Canes fans, talk to us. Comment section below. How are you guys feeling about the season? How are you feeling about recruiting? And how are you feeling about these 2026 studs that are all high on Miami? Let us know. Comment section below.